One thing that matters, understanding how your clients see themselves. Only 50.
Welcome back. Statistics show there are more than 13,000 living with Parkinson's disease in South Carolina, and there's a free event coming up that will give families the latest in research, treatments, and how to live better. I'm joined in Studio 62 this morning by Lisa Cox and Travis Gawler, a physical therapist with the Greenville Health System. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
And Lisa, you're dealing with Parkinson's right now. You look great. You seem like you're living a great life. So this event is definitely going to be giving a lot of information, a lot of into the latest treatments and things like that coming up on November 15th. How are you doing, first of all? And tell us, for those who may not know a whole lot about Parkinson's, what are we talking about here?
Well, I was diagnosed 5 years ago at age 43. Came very much as a surprise because I had 9 years of misinterpreted symptoms. But a movement disorder specialist at a local research institution, or regional research institution, I should say, diagnosed me with Parkinson's disease. And I looked at him at that time and I said, "Now, isn't that what Michael J. Fox has?" And he said, "Yes." And I said, "Well, I've seen him on magazine covers, but I really don't know his story." And I think that's where a lot of America is. They don't realize the number of people affected by this disease.
Information is key, I would imagine, with that. And Travis, it affects muscle movement and things like that?
Yes, I mean, in and of itself, it's a movement disorder. It's a clinical diagnosis, so there's not really any sort of imaging studies that you can do to diagnose it. It's all based on how you move. So with Parkinson's, you see a lot of issues with slow movements, small movements, a lot of stiffness. Sometimes you'll see tremors. So that's kind of the things that you'll see. And often another big thing with Parkinson's is balance or instability.
Right. And coming up on November 15th, there's going to be a free event where it's all about information, about bringing people together, showing them the latest in treatment and things that are available to them. Tell us a little bit about that. It's going to be happening at the TD Convention Center called the Victory Summit.
Yeah. I'll let Lisa talk a little more about it.
Davis Phinney is a world-class champion cyclist.
Everybody knows that name, right?
Yes, and many in the Greenville and Spartanburg communities do as well because of the Viking influence.
Right.
But he himself was diagnosed as well with young onset Parkinson's disease at age 40 in the year 2000. And he has started a foundation that's out of Boulder, Colorado, that is committed to helping those with Parkinson's disease to live well with the disease. As I was beginning to tell you, Parkinson's is a chronic progressive neurodegenerative disease that does not have a cure. There's limitations in medicines, but what they're showing through research is the importance of physical exercise and physical therapy to create new neural pathways to allow movement to occur more freely and readily as it once did.
And it seems like these conferences, these summits are so needed, and it's really great that South Carolina is having this, and we get to have it, of course, right here in the Upstate. So when you go there, there's going to be speakers there.
Yes, there's going to be doctors and researchers from around the country who are helping those to learn more about this disease and how they can live well with it.
Okay, and we have these chairs here. I know people are probably wondering why we're sitting in these chairs. You're going to take us through some of the exercises that perhaps you'll be learning there to kind of get people moving and give them new ways to do that therapy.
Yeah, I mean, so with Parkinson's, we know we can't stop. There's no cure for the disease right now. However, research has shown that with exercise, we can slow that physical decline that you see with Parkinson's. So what some of the things, I'm just going to do maybe a couple exercises with you, but the idea behind these exercises is individuals with Parkinson's live in a world where they live in very confined space. Their movements are slow. Their brains tell them that their movements are normal in size and speed, but in reality it's coming out much smaller, much slower. So what we have to do with exercise and physical therapy in general is teaching the brain how much effort is needed to move. Okay, so something I want to show you, sticking to the chairs just to make sure any viewers that are watching that it's transferable to what they do at home. So the first thing I want you to do is just scoot to the edge of your chair. Okay. All right. Real big, tall posture.
Okay.
All right. And what I want you to do, I want you to reach out towards out in front of you, down to the floor.
Wow.
Up towards the ceiling, arms out to the side. Try not to hit each other.
And I'm giving you a hug here.
Exactly. And then from here, a big finish on the thighs. All right. Let's do that one more time. Out, down, up, and out.
And hug.
Yes.
Ugly
finished. All right. And then there's maybe one other thing that we can do. Things like I said that you see with Parkinson's is these slow movements. All right. And a lot of stiffness. And the stiffness that you typically see is through the spine. So a lot of axial rigidity.
Okay.
So one of those things to combat that, we do a lot of rotation with a lot of exercises and therapy. And like I tell all my patients, if you would rate your effort from 0 to 10, 0 being no effort, you're sleeping in bed, 10 being the most effort you possibly put into it, you want to be putting at least a 7. So that's our way of reteaching the brain that more effort is needed to move normal.
Right.
So for this next one, same starting position. All right. With our left hand, let's reach down to the right foot. Now let's reach up with the right hand over the left shoulder.
Okay.
Good. And again, down to the left foot and explode up. Spread those fingers.
Press your ear.
Down to the left
Good
the
girl.
foot.
Now I know why Lisa wore athletic clothes.
I know. I think we missed the memo. All right. Let's switch sides now. Let's do the
Okay.
other side. So right hand to the left foot and then left hand over the right shoulder. You ready?
Okay.
Down. Up. We explode. A lot of effort. At least 7 out of 10.
I'm trying not to explode out of my suit here.
Last one. And
Awesome. And I'd imagine too, at working with people like Lisa and things like that, going to this conference, you get to hear those real success stories of, like you said, there is no cure, but learning how to keep moving and to keep positive as well is a big deal.
Exactly. I mean, with Parkinson's, it's a lack of dopamine, which is a neurotransmitter. It's an excitatory neurotransmitter. So not only does it help you move, but it gets you motivated, gets you excited. So you see depression's a huge thing with Parkinson's. So it's getting people excited about taking action in their lives and moving.
Okay. Phinney Davis Foundation.org has all the information about the event on November 15th. We'll put that at our website, studio-62.com. Travis, Lisa, thank you guys so much for being here. It's so good to see you. You're looking awesome.
Well, thank you.
well-
Can I tell one last thing? My father-in-law, actually, who does not have Parkinson's, was able to do the same exercises, helping him with issues of old age.
I love that.
So anyone can.
Anyone can do it.
That's
Thank you guys so much for
Thank you,
coming and
Mark.
sharing with us.
Thanks for